come on in. We have a variety of different things. We've got our wall of 3D printed examples. Those have either been printed here or they have been printed by members at home on their own personal machines, but we all kind of like to share. This is actually a really good example of the different filaments that a lot of us like to use. Those are all different filaments printed as our mascot. Cool. So we've got some supplies over here. These are all screen printing screens and the squeegees to go with, and we'll show you those machines in the other room. We've got vinyl cutters here. Purple one in the back is a new home favorite for us. It works like a dream. And we also have a couple of craft cutters, which are kind of hiding down there in the boxes too. So we've got everything from being able to produce t-shirts and signs and stickers, right down to smaller sets of stickers and do things like scrapbooking too. We've got laser cutter here that's up for members to use as they will. There's another laser cutter down there. And here we've got a huge wall of 3D printers, all shapes, all sizes, all kinds. Most of these are all 3D printers using a filament here on this wall, but we've got a variety of different ones from a lot of different makers. Some of them belong to members, some of them belong to the shop, and all different flavors. Depending on what you like to use, the world is your oyster here at Ocean State Maker Mill. Great, do you want to continue down around?
Sure.
Cool. More 3D printers, and we've got Delta machines here too. Lets us print tall things as opposed to things with a bigger footprint.
Her family's in Buffalo, and we were already in Columbus, and she was on her way.
Not terribly exciting, but we've got member storage. That's kind of how we keep things wrangled by individual members. We do have the resin machine, that's the orange one, so that prints with resin instead of the filament. And another laser cutter, and some more machines here. And in the back here, all the PVC pipe, that's actually our drawbot. We call it the Drawsome, which is totally cheesy, but that's what it is. We actually built this as a project for both Robot Block Party, which is here in Rhode Island, as well as the Mini Maker Fair for Providence. So it actually, we string up a roll of paper in the back, and you can upload files to it, and it will draw it with a big marker, so that whole carriage there will both move up and down and side to side. Tormach here for metal cutting.
Or not all this cool gear, but a lot of cool gear comes from gear that comes from
I don't know, projector screen for presentations. We actually do utilize that quite a bit if we're kind of all coming together and watching some videos on how to do things, or when we're teaching classes. That super comes in handy because we use it for PowerPoints and things like that. We do have sewing machines. They're kind of hiding down here.
I saw some of them.
Behind that, but we do. We've got a couple sewing machines. Unfortunately, they don't have homes yet, but a couple sewing machines and an embroidery machine as well. That embroidery machine is actually really fun. It's one of the old school ones that uses like the plastic cards that you can upload into. Old school, but super fun nonetheless.
Yeah, I've been exposed to
Really? We've got our social area, kitchen sort of area, so we can have snacks and kind of all hang out and be cozy when we aren't necessarily working on the tables. All right, I'll take you next door. Here, actually, this is probably a good thing to chat about. This was a really big project that we put together for Pronk, which is the Providence Honk Festival here in Providence, and that comes out of the Boston Festival as well. They kind of move around. They commissioned us to put this all together, and it was about 13 people putting this together in the course of probably 2.5, 3 days, and it was really bananas, but it was amazing. And it's a really, really good example of of a group project where everyone just sort of dove in, used their individual skills, and then also taught others the skills that they knew. So for example, I was not a great solderer before I started working on this project. Now I'm a champ. So it was a good example of that, and that's a lot of pride and joy right there. So I'll take you into the journey room. All right. So here we have a variety of machines. Lots of CNC going on here. A couple of different machines from CNC router parts. We've got the little one here, and then the big guy in the back. The big one will actually we can cut furniture on that. So that's really awesome. We've got some smaller ones and little ones here that we can carve into, which is really fun. Those will do. I have some good experience with acrylic with those, and they work really well. And actually, I'll show you this because this is kind of fun. It's a little on the dusty side, but this guy here, that is our vortex cannon, and we take that out to events. We actually fill it up with fog from a fog machine, and then shoot like the smoke rings out. Kids totally love it. So that was a good build. It's getting a little dusty in here, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. We've got our X-Carve here and a couple other machines. Also at our disposal, but kind of, oh, this guy here, yeah, this is a Styrofoam cutter that one of the members just built, and I think he found plans on the internet to put that together, but unearthed this really cool train transformer from someone's garage or basement, and has been using it to power that. So that was actually a pretty cool build that just got completed. Yeah. And some other things that are still in process of being set up here. We were lucky enough to inherit a couple of screen printing machines, so that was a happy find, as well as our heat press, which I use quite a bit alongside the vinyl cutters to make t-shirts.
He's gonna be the man.
Tour of the room.